Hello. It has been a while, but I am back more or less. I will be honest, I sketched it up right before, like, going to sleep yesterday, so this is going to require lots and lots of work to be done still, but hopefully this will be a decent enough illustration, probably. I've been trying new techniques and trying to separate the characters more or less to like different layers, making it much easier for myself. And yeah, so far it has been better than like anything else that I tried, so I might end up just using it. But today's stream, I will try to clean up the sketches and correct the mistakes. Though, to be fair, there are way too many for it to be corrected just in one session. But I will try my best. This is not dark enough. Because this was just the rough sketch. So I want to make it more clear so I can work easier with it. Oh yeah, and I have not used just yet any references. So all of this from basically imagination. So there needs to be lots of double checking and lots of like taking pictures of my hands and or just studying it live. But yeah, I really just want to step out of my comfort zone and try new things. Because if I don't step out of it and don't try, then I will never be able to improve, evolve, or anything like that. Also, I'm not like 100% certain about the outfits either. So those are up for change as well. Or well, potential change anyway. But we will see. Also, no promises at all, but I will try to potentially fully render this picture. Because even though probably I will end up drawing in black and white whenever I get to my comic that I have an idea for, it's still a valuable thing to know how to work with colors. Also, I'm still not 100% certain about this character's expression either. But the beauty of cleaning up the sketch is that I can experiment even more. The amount of times I have redrawn the orange arm until I was satisfied enough with it is more than zero. Let's just say that. Though, to be fair, it would be a wise idea to pull up the references for like the hair and different stuff. So, 1 second. No, this should be fine. Alright. Oh, yeah, and I should stop drawing gigantic foreheads. Oh, hello. What do you mean? I am as hollow in the inside as I can be at the moment. Wait, there is a little twirl. This shit. I have not noticed it beforehand. I mean, in the like little hairpiece. Oh shit! I have been drawing it all wrong. I have been better, but I also have been worse. That's the best description I can give you. To be honest, I am happy that I am now like getting out of my comfort zone and trying out new things, aka like drawing and sketching up something I probably wouldn't have otherwise. But yeah, it's a lot more challenging than I have thought. And it has been revealing my absolute skill issue. But if I give up, I will achieve nothing. So here I am. And how are you doing? Hmm. No, she will have a do I have decided? For a second, I was wondering if I should give her a shoe or just have her bare feet. Bare feet, Jesus Christ, barefoot. But the dogs should be premium, not given away for free. But I will also have to look for references on the shoes as well. Because I want them to be fashionable. But I am in real life not really fashionable, so I do not have the visual library needed for such things. I only have the power of guesstimation. And vague memories of, I seen a shoe once like that, or somewhat like that. Yeah, for now, it should be alright. For now, and then I will spend ages tinkering with it to make it more presentable and just not look a doo-doo bed. Mm. Because I do know that the proportions are not the best. Yay. It's a bit to the right. Yeah, something like that should be better. I am also not quite sure about the length of this. I think it shouldn't come out for this much. Probably something more like this. Hmm. Oh yeah, and here. I should not forget the hand. Still waiting. Like Yeah, probably something like that. See, do I have a reference photo from the other character? I should. Yes, I do, kinda. Hello, hello. Welcome to the yoinkening. The I am trying to put a very, what is it? Like I try to clean up the sketches before I ruin them again with like trying to edit clothing and different stuff. Because at first I would just want to get the proportions and such in check. The good thing about my character is I more or less know what I want her to wear, but the other characters do not know. Just leave them there. What are you yoinking today? The red character. Mine, a yoink. Hmm. Let me see that shape. Mine now. It's not as pronounced, a little cheeky cheek. But to be fair, the hair comes over this bit anyway. I will figure it out in a second. Way before the nude bit, I will finally start uploading on my Patreon. I made it and then I did fuck all with it. Like, to be fair, I did fuck all with art for like 4 to 5 years. Oh, wait. The hair split is actually much higher than I thought. Oh my. Also, I should not be spending too much time on a sketch. Like, I should not like putting in details in general. Because I am also trying to get myself to simplify way more. And here. Yeah, that should be okay. Oh yeah. Though I do need a bit more anatomical knowledge for such endeavors, I feel like. I mean, I would not be opposed to the idea. I think I talked about it previously. But I do live with my parents at this rate, unfortunately. So I can't really do it because they walk into my room quite regularly and I just can't be asked for that conversation, I'm not going to lie. And I would probably only be able to do it during the night. And yeah. I mean, to be fair, my sleep schedule is really fucked at the moment, so I might as well just do it, I suppose. Mm. So, yeah, that's probably. That is way too small. But also, I am going to fix the hands. I just do not have enough experience with them to do anything without reference. So, yeah, they will be messy for the foreseeable future until I get, like, probably make my own references. So I don't mind that bit. That is more probably little too small. Like, this is definitely way too small. Yeah, something. That's for now. That's good enough for me. Yeah. No, it is the wrong color. Also, I have been experimenting with new brushes as well. They're quite nice. I do quite like them. Also, I like the thought process of I want to make my art style more serious and more defined and more simplistic. And then I come up with the goofiest fucking ideas for the characters instead of something serious and something mature. And I do not mean not safe for work, I mean just like the theme being more mature. Oh, thank you. You were faster and furiouser than I. Oh, so. Also, I have to say to like transport the characters from a medieval fantasy setting to the modern setting has been so much fun. Because yes, the original reason was that I just could not be asked to draw armor every single time I wanted to draw them. Because yeah, drawing armor is cool, but it's not the how do you say it? Not the type of thing that I would want to draw too much. Like it just demotivated me from doing anything. So yeah, that should be alright. Alright. Oh no. That I'm sorry, but that's quite funny. I'm not going to lie. Oh, bless your heart. Mm. So now that I have the character more or less done, I will go back and just dress her up because she should not be nude for now. Also, what I don't particularly enjoy about her expression is like it looks like way more forceful than I meant it to be. So I am probably going to change the expression a bit around. I think this is a bit too wide. It's always so hard to guesstimate her because she is really not chunky by any means, but really well built. Yeah, we'll fix the handle later. I won't even bother with it now. Yeah, and I wanted to give her some sort of jeans. It has been like probably 10 years since I have worn a jeans, but I should still know how they are built. Oh yeah, and I want to... Whenever I wore jeans, they were always... what is it? Like torn, because that was the only kind of jeans that I enjoyed. So... Here we go. So it breaks my heart to see that, like, so incredibly few people carry on having these ripped jeans, even though it's like the best thing in the universe. No, not the best thing, but yeah, it's a really nice style. At least in my opinion. It should be more a little bit like this. And I'm not so sure about this bit. Oh well, I will figure it out later, as it is my motto. Okay, the jeans I'm more or less happy with. I am not happy with though is the top. Even though it's quite goofy, I like this. Don't think that this shoulder is quite right. Hmm. Hello, hello. Oh, dear me. And that's why you want to flip the canvas quite often. Hmm. I don't know, man. No, probably something like this, probably. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that should be fine for now, at least. Get on the man. And then I really want to fix her. This reference sheet is like probably more than 1 to 2 gigabytes now. But I regret nothing. I'd rather have more references than no references about these characters. Mainly seeing how, like, this one I will never probably have more reference photos for. So I'm glad I took a handful of screenshots. Hmm. She does not have such a round face. A bit wider. This Loki looks like she's terrified of her, but I just want her to be surprised. But I will most likely end up just tinkering with it until I figure it out. Eventually. So I do think that this is the way to. Yeah, something like this probably. Hmm. Because I have been thinking about giving her a hoodie, but then the owner of this character requested that she be in a hoodie. Hmm. Do I give in to baser instincts and put everyone in a hoodie? Who are you? I am nobody. Hmm. Yeah, probably something like this. Oh, so the lack of my knowledge about hands is astounding. I need to practice way more. I need to build my visual library. Even though it's like, as you per usual, whenever you're learning something new, it is incredibly painful. But then you get more and more and more experience, and you just figure shit out after a while. Also, I will try to thin the line out a bit so that for the next sketch it's going to be, oh god, readable. Oh yeah, I quite like where she is going. Certainly much better than how it was previously. That is 100%. But still needs a lot of work to be done. Thank you. Hmm. Also, I think that this needs to be a little bit uppy up. And the whole thing needs to be a bit more up because her nose is a bit longer. Yeah, something like this probably. Now, but now I think the head is a bit too small. Man, these proportions. Yeah, should be more or less alright. Right. Also, I know I should add some sort of background as well, but I will be honest, I can't be fucking asked. Mm. Oh, so maybe this color should be alright. See if I have a reference from this little cajita. Yes, I do. Oh, that's way too big. So I will probably end up just using this pencil thing. I probably should have played a little bit more Khajiit because I have no idea about this head shape. It's a very strange one. Azabi was chosen as the littlest Khajiit. So I will have to keep in mind that they are so small as characters that I should not put nearly any detail on them. They should just be as simplified as I can make them to be. Just to be a bit small. Wait, let me see the tail. I'm certain that I put away some Azabi references as well. Oh yeah, her tail is actually thick as fuck. To know. And she is in fact striped. I did not notice this previous. Oh, I noticed it, but like did not put two and two together. Somehow I don't like the neck. Probably not that aggressively going out. Yeah, maybe like this. Probably. Mm. So I think this should come a bit more up. Yeah, this should be alright. But I want this to be much darker. There we go. Azabi. I love this shit. I will probably. Oh shit, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Yippee. Is this the right one? Yes. I should probably remove these because there's no reason for it to be there. Damn. Oh wait, I just noticed it. It's 305 no, 350 DPI. Or I forgot to change it to 600 or whatever is the one that's is standard. I will change it later probably before I start working on the proper one. But it means that the comic was also made. Yes, it is Azabi. I've made the fucking comic in the DPI as well. Oh well, nothing of value was lost. Probably should bring this down a bit more. Yeah. Which one is which? Somehow still don't like this. Probably have to bring this just ever so slightly to the right. Mm. And this has to go a bit down. My cat in the meanwhile is just being a fucking rascal again. Just meowing in my face, putting a paw up. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You already have so much food to do. Hello and welcome. Oh, what a brilliant music. Uh, I'm still on the right layer. Yippee. Wait, what I might do here is this one. Is put this a bit more like this. Uh, this fixture is so fucking goofy, dude. Uh, no, no, no. Maybe. Who knows? No, this is me officially yoinking the character. Mine? I'm still so not sure about the top being so fucking simple. Mm. I would love to go with a hoodie, but I will probably end up making it black anyway. So it would be something like this. Oh yeah, that's come back. Because black clothing is the best clothing. Also, I should probably do something like. Oh god. Oh, this way too big. Mm. Something like this. So it makes more sense. With like probably Comic Sans or some really goofy shit just writing this here. Yeah, that and they look brilliant. They look much better than all the like, oh, it's so vibrant and colorful. No, it looks disgusting. I don't like colorful clothes in like basically any capacity. Yeah, something like this. Also, I'm not sure if I would want to leave the what's this called? The shirt like checkered or just plain or I don't know anything yet. Because it could have a pattern and then I try to make it look good. But that is once more something for future me to decide and figure out. But I think it looks much better than how it was. Yes, that's what I want. Like red checkered. Not checkered, but like that's the best way I can describe it, somewhat at least. Hmm. Wait a moment. This then probably something like this rather. And this should probably come here as well. Oh yeah, that is miles better than how it was. Even at the beginning of the stream. I think I will slim this down at least a little bit. Because it is way too thick. Yeah. Hmm. I know I'm jumping to like one place to another, but this is what I found the most effective is like focus on one area, zoom out, and look around, spot if I have anything else that I have immediate issue with. And if I cannot fix it in like 10 or so minutes, I leave it and come back to it later on. This should be much thicker. So I think this is a tiny bit too small. Yeah. And yeah, if it works, it works. Like, doesn't have to be rocket science or so. So mm, that is way too high. Mm, maybe this, just a little bit more like this. Mm. So I'm not so sure about this bit. I also don't want her to be like nerfed in the buttocks session. Oh, session. Um, buttocks area. You know what I will do is duplicate it, save it, and then do my. Yeah, probably. It's, by the way, so fucking ass to live next to an apartment of like a no, it's not a motel, but something very similar. Because one of the neighbors turned the house into that she purchased, and it's so fucking noisy, and it's so unbearable, dude. So stupid. Yeah. Both the don't let us nerf them. No. I mean, yes, but also everything in moderation. Yeah, but like, whenever I went over to say, of like, how about we fucking chill out on the noises and like in the middle of the night, of like past midnight, and they'd be like, but we are here only today. It's like, let us be partying because we're only here today. But like, yeah, you're only here today, but shitheads like you are here every single fucking day. It's like fucking unbearable to live next to them. And that's why I stopped fighting my sleep schedule, and I don't mind like being awake in the middle of the night and like what is it called, like during the night, because at least I have peace and quiet. I just need to find a fucking job that I can do during those hours, and I'm golden. Oh yeah, and like unfortunately, in Hungary, we do not. They like removed the rule that made it so after 10 p.m. you can't be loud. So legally they can be loud for as fucking long as they want to. And it's so bad. Like at least now we are over the that era that they had, but like years ago they were like partying every fucking night. Like all day, all night. And to the point where cops have been called, and they turned the music down, waited until the cops are gone, and they turned it back on. And then they had the audacity to tell me to remove the 1-star review. When I was like, okay, I tried talking. We were not the ones actually calling the police, but we just heard the like sirens inside and shit like that. And what's to say? Like the whole fucking point of for me moving home to the countryside was so there was peace and quiet compared to the busyness of the capital. But fuck me, I guess. And now on the other side, like again, literal neighbor, there's going to be a fucking apartment complex that you can buy not panels, but I don't know what it's called in English. Like you can buy houses for to live in like little flats. I'm like, that's going to be fucking awesome as well. Like bunch of fucking idiots having their children play outside, which is like, okay, fair enough. But like, imagine like 10 families doing that simultaneously. And like, I love this house. I love it so fucking much, but I'm losing the will to live here. It's such a nice house as well, and such a nice location. But no, this town where I am living in, where slash I was born in, no one wants to live here, but everyone wants to make these apartments and luxury apartments and flats and shit like that. It's so fucking sad that they demolishing actually valuable handmade houses to put shitty little concrete blocks in their places. It's so fucking disgusting. I mean, more and more makes me lose faith in humanity and like anything, and makes my will to live equal to zero. But oh well. But that's the like other thing that if I move away from here, I'm never coming back ever. There's multiple reasons. So that's why it's even a question to begin with. But on that note, I do think that I will be going for today. But we made some brilliant progress, I have to say. Compared to was at the very beginning. Oh, I don't want to talk about the fucking background. I don't want to um admit that it should exist. It shouldn't. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, for dropping by, for chatting, and probably see you on Monday if nothing comes along the way. So yeah, I will probably be still working on this shit. Yeah, or just leaving it empty. That also works, to be fair. But anyway, good night.